425. Okay. Hey, Instagram, it's me, T, from the Pattersons, taking the train to Tibet. Going on over the thing here. It's about, I guess we're a little bit before sunrise here. I call it blue light. In fact, shout out to Blue Light Brigade. Well, I got all this. Let me turn this light off. Maybe this is the wrong. Just a second. I don't like the lighting here. This is not good. Hood my face. I think that's better. I could be wrong. I'll leave it like that. Well, what the heck? You're supposed to be listening to what I'm saying anyway. You're not supposed to be looking at me. I don't look at. See the bill. Don't worry about that part. So, got an idea. This is just going to be. This is going to be a suggestion. Okay. Right now, where am I? We're January. January 15th is tomorrow. Today is Tuesday, the 14th. Tomorrow is the 15th. That would be Martin Luther King's birthday, right? 15th, right? Let's say that. Now, I have this thing. For years I've been saying this. Let me put it back. When there's a documentary out on Luther, on what's the name? Luther Vandross, and so he's a singer, whatever have you. Now, a lot of singers, go through their thing. So I'm thinking singers these days. There's a thing that happened with what's the name? Donny Hathaway, one of my favorite singers, right? And he committed suicide. And when he committed suicide, Stevie Wonder and Roberta Flack were on the phone, just talking about it. And then Stevie came up with this idea to make Martin Luther King's birthday a holiday, right? I guess they talked along, it took a long time. Somehow it came out of that thing. There was this DJ from New Jersey. They all got involved, and they started to push for Martin Luther King's birthday. Now, when it was happening, some of us radical people say, "Oh, please, it's just going to be another one of those holidays, right?" And so, I was thinking like, nah, let it happen. Why? Because in that era, everything was linked, So Martin Luther, you think of Martin Luther King, you think of Malcolm X, like that, you see? So I was thinking, make Martin Luther King's birthday holiday, and people got to think about both of them all the time. They keep Malcolm, because they was never going to make Malcolm a holiday. We don't want Malcolm's birthday to be actually a holiday like that, because it's nothing but sales, you know what I mean? It's, how capitalist society goes. And so now I've been thinking recent years, I say, the time between Martin Luther King's celebration of birthday, the 15th of February, I have my calendar, I make my own calendars. When I travel, I make my own calendars, things like that. I make my calendars. And Malcolm X's birthday, which is the 19th of May, which is right there, is 125 days. I think I do the Lloyd Street on it. So we have 125, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 is prosperity and the word in Lloyd, prosperity, the numbers in use system. And prosperity doesn't necessarily mean money. It could be just prosperity. So I'm thinking the time between the 15th of February and the 19th of May, that time period should be a time where, say, black folks all over, I'm going to say black folks all over, no matter what ethnicity you are, black, if you got a lot of melanin in your skin, or let's put it this way, the downtrodden people, who have melanin in their skin, or everybody else, they should be use this time period, this 125 days, and each day to make some sort of adjustment against the system, not against, but yeah, against the system that subjugates you. You see? So you should have a plan. This should be your planning period. So here's my thing. So I'm thinking there's several things that should be done. First of all, in that time period, everybody should alter their behavior. Okay? When I say alter your behavior, I mean, like the system, they depend on making drug addicts or subjugating you to their ways of separating you from your money, or you from your humanity, or you from your essence, right? So you have to become really self-disciplined to deal with what they continue to throw at you, right? So I say in that 125 days, this should be a time of I can say fasting, but a time of reflection, a time of like, hey, those people who are, or the Martin Luther King Kumbaya, whatever those, the peace, we shall overcome people, right? And then you have Malcolm X, hey, we ain't taking no guff, we ain't taking nothing, you know what I mean, from you, we're going to fight back. Those two camps can, in this time period, they should be thinking about, how can we really alter the system? Both of them ones that not, supposedly not into the system, right? So my idea is that for 125 days, you should, for instance, not alter your state. Stop drinking alcohol, because that profit goes to the man, goes to the system that subjugates you, right? So that's one thing. You don't alter your state with substances that's provided outside of your realm. The best way to put it is like this, and this starts reflecting on what could make you stronger, what can help you in the fray, in the fight towards your own liberation, right? So let me put it this way, and then that includes anything that you would buy that doesn't go back to the community, all that stuff, So for 125 days, you become disciplined. You create your own discipline. I say this is a good time for you to learn about yourself. You know what I mean? To go deeper into yourself, to go into your lineage, your background, or whatever have you. And so when Malcolm's birthday hits, you should be a new liberator, a new liberator, a liberator with a new skin, a liberator that's purified yourself about what has happened in the last year or the last years, if you haven't been doing anything the last years. So you can go on with this, with the fight for the ultimate liberation of your personage. Okay, I'm not going to deal with people, right? I'm just talking with individuals now, right? Like Mr. Neely Fuller Jr., I'm talking to individuals. I'm not talking for the race or nothing like that. So for the next 125 days, that's what you should be doing. So things like, and you purifying yourself so that you can go into the fight. Now, also, you have to have a plan. You do your plan thing, right? Like, for instance, I have, you create a cell, your own little liberation cell, if you will. Now, a lot of times people, they want to talk for black. I don't talk for, black people need this, that. They should do this. They're always criticizing somebody else. They forget what they're doing themselves, or this is my, what I'm talking about. Well, I say, the best way to do this thing is to have your own group, the group that you trust, because a lot of these movements, people, you get the whole mass movement and get people get in there, they do this, and they come eventually stab you in the back. I mean, that's what happens. Most people, a lot of it used to be a movement. Somebody's in an organization, they become the treasurer or the secretary, and then they look at the leader, and at some particular point they turn against the leader, or the forces that be come and co-opt or corrupt or and whatever they do, that secretary or that person in the entourage, and have them do the dirty work, do the deed, right? So instead of having a whole lot of people, you should only have one or two, two or three people in your circle that you absolutely trust. For instance, in my circle, there's Miss Chloe, right? There's my wife. And then there's I'm not going to name it. There's my Cape Town comrades. Let's put it that way. In my Cape Town comrades, let's call it a household. I have my intellectual doppelganger, another person that thinks like me, right? I have my finance guy. I should say my finance guy. My investment guy, right? And my cat that I can, riff things off of. We work on projects together. Just those three entities. One entity has three people, right? So that's my core group. Don't get me wrong. I know a lot of people that got my fraternity brothers, a lot of stuff like that. But as far as my own revolutionary cell, let's put it that, my revolutionary cell, these are the people that I need. So if everyone identifies their own revolution is bad because you have revolution and then you have counter-revolution, then you have revolution, the counter-revolution counters the revolution, and then you have another revolution that counters the counter-revolution. So you're basically on a hamster wheel. So I call it, you should have your own evolutionary cell. Evolution, I'm into evolution. Have your own evolutionary cell. And you can function, you can function like that. That's what it's supposed to be. So in these 125 days starting tomorrow, then you should concentrate on things that will liberate you, right? For the ultimate liberation of the planet, of the people. And at the same, remember, we're in a time right now where the meek or those people who are last are now, talking about this year, the mosquito, these people are last, they shall be first. I should say that. But the tables are turning. The people that think they're in charge, well, that's all being exposed, blah, 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 blah. And so you got to be ready, or you got to have a plan. And your plan is not to replace them, because that's a lot of problems. We're here in Africa. Oh, actually, I'm in India right now. I'm thinking because I'm an American African, so I have an African mentality. So wherever I go, I'm Africa. It's like my middle name. So what I'm saying is you intensely think about your liberation, and for 125 days, right, you do things that do not ensnare you in the system. It does not handcuff your progression for your ultimate liberation, or our ultimate, or the ultimate liberation of the downtrodden. I'm not even speaking for the downtrodden. I'm just expressing that's where I'm coming from. I hang out with the downtrodden. Right now I'm telling them to do the downtrodden, with a lot of melanated people here. And at this time period, I do my exercise and my cleansing and my healing. That has to happen here. New ideas. I do a lot of writing, plotting and planning. And then when I'm about to leave here, and I'll be here. So I'm plotting and planning. When do I have to leave? I think I want to make it to my my grandnephew's birthday, which is April 5th, which is the same day as my wife's birthday. So I want to make it to the States for them. So hopefully I'll be there. So I'm working to do that, and then so I'll still be in my mode of the ultimate liberation between these 125 days, and that'll end up approximately a little month and a half after that. And then wherever I am, I should be in the States then. So I'll be celebrating Malcolm's birthday in the States, and then I'd probably leave. Well, that's what it is. Leave it at the May 19th. So for 125 days, we got works to do. And our work is to prepare, or to prepare your body, mind to do some reading, do readings, because instead of taking a sale day, when we have a so-called holiday, since we are prisoners and we're subject to everything, we should take those days instead of shopping and keep on giving money to the system that steps on you, right? You should, or you can buy books that still. The point is, instead of giving money that steps on you, do things that will liberate you. So instead of going out and buying a bunch of stuff, well, buy a book, buy a Gerald Horn book, buy a whatever, buy a book and start studying that. buy a Harold Cruz book, or whoever, buy a Walter Rodney book. So read something that you ain't read before, right? And that's it. So I hope I made this short this time. So that's what I'm thinking. Create yourself in these 125 days. Create yourself. Create a discipline within yourself, right? And to bolster that discipline, get some reading material. I guess yes, you could be on the internet, listen to certain things, but as long as it feeds to the ultimate liberation of the downtrodden, or to your downtrodden situation, to our downtrodden situation, then we're on course. So that's what we should be doing between MLK's birthday and Malcolm's birthday. This is our mission, okay? So I'll check in with you all these days as we go on with other things that I'm doing, to how you say, for the ultimate liberation, okay? Hey, it's blue light right there. I'm gonna go out and see the lights coming up. The sunrise is over there. Let's go outside for a second. I'll end this outside. Let's go out and see what's going on, because this is my healing room. Here I tell it. See, I even started. I got my. I don't think you see it there. Well, let me turn this thing around. Let me turn this thing around so you can see. So I got my. Here's what I do. Talk about that. So this, you see this map on the floor. See what I do when I go at night. I usually go to bed somewhere between 8:30 and 9 o'clock. No, it's latest 10 o'clock, and I sleep on this side of the bed. My stuff there, right? And this mat you see like that. So I wake up like maybe 2 o'clock in the morning. I just wake up because I get my 4 hours, like maybe somewhere between 12:33. I get my 4 hours of solid sleep, which is the REM sleep. And then what I do is I lay here and I put my feet up here like that. And I basically get another 2 hours sleep or whatever have you. I'm meditating on the floor like that. Helps to the back. And we'll go up to that some other time. But let's go outside and see what's going on. Hey, see that? Like that. The day is starting. The day is starting. Sunrise is that way. It's going to be that way. And also when I come in, I hang my clothes up over there. Hey, bamboo right there. That's a bamboo thing. Okay, see this way. See that sign says MOA. It's this guest I have right here. It's right here, Ministry of Oroville. That's the name of the guest house. This is a symbol for Oroville right here, right there. Oh, here's Sri Aurobindo, which is what the Oroville is named after. That was started by the mother, and so that's why. And that's the symbol for MOA or MOA, Ministry of Oroville. It's like that, and that's it. They just almost finished it. There's going to be a big hotel next door right here. I think they're going to have a cafe or something going to be eating there. Man, they're building in India, boy. Every place you go, they're building. Okay, look. Oh, I'm sorry. I done went off, as usual. At least I went off at the end this time instead of in the beginning. So I'll talk to you another time. Y'all take care. Bye.